Hey guys! What's up, what's up, what's up? Okay. So, today we're going to be talking about idioms. Because a lot of you love your idioms. Am I right? Let me just hurry and... Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please share this with your friends. No, wait. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please share this with your friends. Post. Hello Jalal and Fet Wayi. Abhay, Swar. Hello guys. So just so you guys know, when I go back and I like rewatch live videos that I've done, I realized that I think the comments that I see are slower than what is actually happening. So if you guys are sending comments, just know that I probably won't read them or see them until like a few minutes after you send them. And I don't know why that is. Maybe because it's just harder. I don't know. Hannibal, Marwa, Karim, Jalal, hello my friends. How are you guys? How was your guys' weekends? Let's talk about that for a second before we begin, okay? I don't know why my nose is so dry right there. Right there, like my nose has been really dry. So yeah, we are talking about idioms today. Hello Karim. Khalid is from Afghanistan. Cool. Syed. Yes, I can help you guys learn English. So I'm not bringing on video callers at the beginning of the video until we've done our lesson. So yeah. Hello Nadia, what's up girl? So I guess I'll just tell you a little bit about what happened last weekend. So as you guys saw in my stories, I went to a rodeo on Friday. And so a rodeo is kind of like a Western thing we do here. And, no, like a Southern thing we do here. It's a very country thing to do. And so there's people who ride horses that are sitting there like trying to kick their back legs and trying to get the rider to fall off. And they also do that with bull riding too. It's super crazy and super intense, but it was fun to go see. So Karim, we were talking about idioms today. Right now I'm just talking about what happened over the weekend. So that was fun. Rodeos are always super fun. That was my second time I've been to a rodeo, and it was super cool. And then 2 days ago, on Saturday, we had like a huge celebration in my city. And so we had like this huge party, huge fireworks show. It was so fun. That's probably like my favorite time of the year. Yeah, the party's always so fun. I did like a little clip of the mosh pit, or like when we were all dancing and listening to the music. Have I had lunch? I have not had lunch yet, but I will right after this video. So if we keep it short, that'd be awesome, because I need to eat lunch. Abhay is from India. Nice to see you, man. Okay, so shall we begin? Today we're talking about 8 different idioms in English, okay? So the first one we were talking about is when pigs fly. So this is one that we use when we're saying that will never happen. So an example could be dang it, I can't think of any examples right now. Gosh, my mind just went blank. When pigs fly. What's a good example for this? Or you could say like, I will win that music competition when pigs fly. So that's another way of saying I am not going to win the music competition, okay? So you use that idiom or that phrase when you're talking about something that will never happen. So you're like, oh yeah, this will happen when pigs fly. Another way of saying this will never happen, okay? Thank you, Karim. Karim gave another example of an idiom. He said, spill the beans. So it means to give away a secret. Perfect. And in our video, if you guys saw our video on Friday, a few days ago, with me and my sisters, we talked about spilling the tea. And so that's kind of like a newer way to say spill the beans. Spill the beans and spill the tea mean the same thing, okay? Spill the tea is kind of like a newer saying, a newer idiom, I guess you could say. So yeah, thank you, Karim. When pigs fly, I will meet with you. Yeah, that's probably true, man. I'm sorry. I'll probably not be visiting your guys' countries anytime soon. So that was our first one, when pigs fly. So let me hurry and type that out. When pigs fly. Do we still have our pig thing up? Okay. When pigs fly. That was our first one, okay? Our second one is a fish out of water. Okay, so you say this idiom when you're talking about someone who looks uncomfortable or looks out of place. For example, let's say you are at a university and a small child walks in. You could say that person is a fish out of water, that small child, because everyone there at the university is, you know, an adult. But then if you see a little child that walks in, they are a fish out of water because they don't belong. They're not like everyone else there. Another thing you could do is if you're talking about, let's say there's a girls choir, and then this guy came up in the girls' choir. You could say that the guy was a fish out of water because he was the only person in the girls' choir who was a guy. Okay, so that is another example. Let me hurry and type that one out to you. A fish out of water. Do you like how these are all animal idioms? That's kind of fun. Let me find the fish emoji. There we go. A fish out of water. Hey, Tanner. Next time Tanner goes live, you guys need to ask him about his concert and ask him to spill the tea about his concert. Okay. Karim. Dang, Karim. He's given us all of the good idioms. So he said barking up the wrong tree. And he says to be wrong or misguided about the reason for something. Perfect. Thank you, Karim. Hello. I don't know what I was trying to say. Rayan is from Morocco. Beating around the bush, that's another good idiom. That just means you're trying to avoid the subject that someone's talking about. Oh yeah, you could say you're feeling like a fish out of water. So if you were in a place that you felt uncomfortable or you felt out of place, you could say, I feel like a fish out of water. So that's another perfect. Whoever said that, Nazmul, perfect. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to catch up. Okay, third one we're talking about is a piece of cake. Okay, so I'm sure that you guys have probably heard this one before. This just means that it was really easy. So if you say, oh, that English test was a piece of cake, that just means it was really easy and you felt like you did good on it, okay? Or if you did something else that was easy, you could say, oh, that was a piece of cake, okay? The fourth one that we're talking about is when you say you have butterflies in your stomach, okay? So this is when you're talking, if you're about to do something, or a lot of the times for me it happens before the first day of school, because we have a few months of school, and then we have a summer break, and then we go back into school. And so before we begin like the first day of school or the first day of like a new class or a new grade level, I get butterflies in my stomach, which just means I get really nervous. Or sometimes before I perform in concerts and stuff like that, sometimes I get a little nervous, so I could say I have butterflies in my stomach, okay? And so again, that just means that you're nervous. I'll hurry and type that out. Butterflies in your stomach. So let's find the butterfly emoji. Perfect. Okay. Okay. 'Cause, 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 Yes, another thing, Raphael, perfect. A lot of people say they have butterflies in their stomach when they fall in love. So that's another instance you would use that idiom, okay? Mathematics is a piece of cake for me. Nice, Colwinder. Some areas in mathematics are easy for me. Others are not as easy. But it's fun to do. I honestly really do like math. Karim, everyone go look at his comments. He's been commenting really good stuff, so thank you, Karim. Bite off more than you can chew. Khalid, thank you. That is another good idiom. That just means you are taking too many tasks that you can't handle them all. So maybe you signed up for too many classes. So that would be an example of biting off more than you can chew. Sorry, I'm probably talking way too fast. I will slow down. Okay, so that was our 4th idiom. We have 4 more to go, okay? So hang in with me. We're doing good. So the 5th one is easier said than done. Okay, so this one's kind of self-explanatory. Easier said than done. Oops, done. Okay, so this just means that it sounds easier than actually doing it. Or I could talk all day about how easy it is to go on a diet, but once I actually go on a diet, it's a lot harder to, okay? So we can talk about how it's so important to be healthy and we need to eat all these fruits and vegetables and cut off sugar and gluten and carbs. But the true test is once we actually follow through and go on a diet or cut out sugar or eat more vegetables. So that's an example of easier said than done. It's easier to talk about a diet than actually go on a diet, okay? So that is our 5th one. Libya, Halim, hello, everyone who's joining. Thank you all for joining, by the way. Yeah, I do. Ali said, I thought you were a boy when I hear you without the photo. That's awesome. I do have a low voice. I feel like I have a really low voice. So yeah, I respect that. I do sound like a guy. Okay, so we are on our 6th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull yourself together. Okay, so that is our 6th idiom. Yourself together. And so this just means calm down. You need to calm down and behave normally. Okay, so let's say you just saw your favorite celebrity and they're right in front of you and you start freaking out and then your friend is like, come on, man, pull yourself together. Okay, so that just means calm down and act normal. Okay, so yeah, pull yourself together just means to calm down and behave normally. Yes, Tanner said, I'm going to climb Mount Everest, but it's easier said than done. Thank you. Hello everyone, this is live, isn't it? Yes, Nuinar, this is live. Okay. Thank you, Evelyn. What a nice message. What a nice little note. Okay. We are on the 7th one. Okay, so we only have 2 more. See eye to eye. Okay, see eye to eye. When someone says this, let's say your friend says, I'm glad we see eye to eye. That just means I'm glad that we agree. Okay, or if you say, I wish we saw eye to eye on this subject or on this topic, then that just means I wish we could agree with each other. Okay, so seeing eye to eye means that you agree with the other person. But when you don't see eye to eye, that means you don't agree on something. Okay. Okie doke. As cool as a cucumber. Nice. Did I write that one down? No. See eye to eye. I love all the emojis. I love how there's emojis for literally everything. So that is amazing. Okay, and then our final one, if I can hold up that many fingers, our 8th idiom that we're talking about today is draw the line. Okay, so this just means you're going to stop an activity or something that you're doing at the point before it becomes not okay. So an example, so if you're on a sports team, you probably know a lot about, gosh, what's it called? Like sports talk or, dang it, what's it called? Gosh, when you're on a team and you're talking and you're kind of like bantering with the other team, so there's a point where it's just fun and you're just having a good time, but then there comes a certain point where it starts to become really mean and degrading when you're talking and saying different things to the other team. So what you would do is so like a coach would draw the line, or he would say, I'm drawing the line, you guys need to be nice to the other team, or you guys need to be appropriate. So that just means you need to stop an activity before it goes too far. Okay, so like before you start becoming really mean, or really rude to the other team, or you start breaking out into fights. I'm just giving sports as an example, but there's so many other examples you could use for this. But it just means to stop an activity before it goes too far. It's raining in your parade. That's another good one. Okay. Yes, trash talk. Thank you, June. So there comes a point when trash talking goes too far and it may even turn into physical fighting. So that is when you need to draw the line and stop before it goes into physical fighting, okay? Okie doke, so I will write the last one, which is draw the line. And then we will take people on call and talk to a few different people, okay? So who would like to talk first? And then what we'll do when we talk today, so I'm going to bring people on and we're going to have, I'm going to try and bring as many people on as I can today. So because of that, the people I talk to, we are only going to talk for a short amount of time, okay? So just be aware of that. If I bring you on video today, we will only be able to talk for a short amount of time because I do want to be able to talk to as many people as I can, okay? So while I'm waiting for the comments to catch up, Lorenzo from Italy. Oh, Lorenzo, you're so awesome. Thank you, man. Okay, so just be aware that when I bring people on call, it's going to be a short conversation and I'm going to quiz you on what we learned today, okay? So I may ask you to use one of the idioms we talked about in a sentence, okay? Or I may ask you just to define what it means. Okay, right now I am in a park. I am under a pavilion and I'm in a park. Yes, Ob said, please be polite or else you will be blocked. Yes. If you guys say anything mean or inappropriate, you will just be blocked. And it's as simple as that, okay? Murad, hola, ¿cómo está? How is your Spanish? Más o menos. It's okay. Okay, we have our first person to bring on. Okay, so again, it's going to be a short conversation and we're just going to talk about idioms. Hello. Can you hear me? Oh no. Hello? I'm sorry, man. Okay. Ibrahim missed the idioms. We will review them, Ibrahim. So don't even worry. Okay, I'm sorry. Whoever I couldn't bring on. Oh my gosh, we have